Hi, my name is Martin Neves. I'm very happy here to be talking to one of the stars of the new show, The Hunting Wives on Netflix. So I'm here with Jackie Dallas. Let me go ahead and change the camera. There we go. Hey, Jackie, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing so good. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. First of all, congratulations on the show. So, how does it? How first of all, it's a big hit on Netflix. How do you feel personally on being able to be working with Netflix, also being part of this success?
Oh my God, it's so exciting. I love Netflix. I've been part of the Netflix family for a few years now, and I think this is going to be my third number one show, so it's like really, really cool.
Don't blame you. No, hell no.
Yeah.
Also wanted to ask because it has
Mhm.
such an amazing cast. You have a Melly, you have everybody. So how did you guys feel with this being ensemble caster? That's why I love the show because it's ensemble caster that everybody brings something to the. How was it getting used to every which one and being part of the success?
Yeah, I think a huge part of the success of this show is because they have such an amazing ensemble cast, right? Like they have such name players, they have such star actors, but also everyone plays such a great, like colorful new character, you know? Like everyone brings this new dynamic into it. I think working with everyone has been gosh, it was just so amazing. It was humbling and it was I learned so much. Everyone was so kind and just kind of seeing everyone working at the bring my best game in. So I think everybody, I don't know, I feel like everyone kind of knew we had something magical on our hands.
Yeah, also that like I said, it's such a great cast, such an amazing feeling, and also you've been working for so many years. I love Dark Matter. When I saw your resume on IMDb, saw you were working Dark Matter. I love Dark Matter. It's such a great show. So as we see more and more, we see more Asians on movies, which I think is great. Also, we're seeing more Koreans thanks to Netflix and shows
Mhm.
like the Squid Games and the great appeal it has abroad all around the world. So, how do you feel being an Asian, being able to see more representation on screen and also being able to go to have more projects? Because I think that's one of the things that Netflix has been great for is showing representation on screen all around the world.
Absolutely. I mean, it's so great to see. 10 years ago when I was just kind of getting my foot in the door of everything, it was a lot more limited in the kind of things that I as an actress would go out for. And now we're seeing so many roles that are, Asian specific. And not just like a pan Asian, but like Korean roles and Chinese roles and Thai roles. Like they're casting authentically, and then on the other end of the spectrum, you've got Asian Americans that are able to bring that representation onto the screen. And it's just really, really nice to see. It's very inspiring and it's very, it just makes you feel warm inside, you know?
Yeah, the same way I live in Puerto Rico, and I see more representation, more Latinos being portrayed on screen, and not only that is that you have your own language, which
Yeah.
when you go to this movie sets and you they change the the language to English, and it's always the
Hmm.
same stereotype. Like if it's a Latino, usually it's a gangland or pimp or something like that, and we see more and more things and being improved. So that's something that I have to think really about being in the Netflix. That's such a big platform. They're able to
Hmm.
see different ways of seeing people, and not only that, is also that other platforms are adopting the same way. Like you can see Prime Video, we have Hulu, and all these streamers are looking for new content, and they're seeing outside what they usually probably was the U.S. Now it's worldwide.
Absolutely. And it's not just the platforms are doing such a great job bringing it to your homes and, exposing it to such a global audience. But we're starting to see that even within the productions itself, like Hunting Wives was not a Netflix original,
Mhm.
but the casting and the writers and everyone involved, you know, my character Zhao Yi didn't have to be Asian. She it has nothing to do with her role there, but they wanted to bring her in, and I'm just so grateful for that.
Also, I was looking through your Instagram. You were able to be part of the San Diego Comic Con, so Can you tell me a little bit how was that? Because it must have been huge. I never went to San Diego, so the Comic Con is that big. Here in Puerto Rico, we
Yeah.
have a Comic Con, but it's not as huge as the San Diego one. So, what was your experience with being there and like, signing autograph, meeting people? How was it?
It's so amazing. San Diego Comic Con is for anyone who's never been to one before, like it's the biggest one. I think it's the biggest one.
Yeah.
It's massive. I mean, they take over the entire downtown area of San Diego, and there's pop-ups. Even if you don't have tickets to get into the convention itself, like the whole town just transforms, and there's so much to see and do. I've been doing San Diego for a few years now. I was very fortunate to get my foot in the door with Stranger Things, and that's got its own huge following and
Yeah.
fan base. So I go and, I represent the shows that I've been on, and it's really, really rewarding getting to meet fans and see the people who resonated with your show and resonate with your characters and see them dress up in their cosplay and take pictures and sign autographs, of course. It's such a cool, unique experience.
Also, you work on the Stranger Things, which is currently
Mhm.
this is going to be the last season. How influential that show has been, not only for, as we were talking about earlier, the Netflix, the growth, the booming had. I think we're with this original programming, and Stranger
Mhm.
Things was the show that everybody was talking about it. How do you feel about working that on that project, and also knowing that this is going to be the last season?
All good things have to come to an end, right?
That's true.
I feel so indebted to Stranger Things. And I've mentioned this before that Stranger Things was my very first major show that I'd ever been on as an actor. And I was so fortunate to get in on the ground floor during season one before it took off like crazy. And now everyone wants to be on that show. So it really got the ball rolling in my career and kind of set me up for the next jobs and put me in the right rooms, and it just really changed the trajectory of my life and career. So for that, I'm always going to be so grateful.
Yeah, no, it's such a great show, such a great show. It's right, like you say. I think it's time to just close that chapter. I think they're gonna there'll be something new about Stranger Things. That's something so big that a spin-off is sure working on this way. So also want
Mhm.
to ask you just before, what's next for you? Because you've been busy on this project. As you said before, the Hunting Wild was originally for Stars, I think. Then this all of a sudden is now on Netflix, which I think is
Mhm.
a better, bigger platform, is worldwide. So what's next for you? What's cooking?
So I've got a couple of things in the pipeline. I've got this horror movie that I've got coming up. I'll be filming out in Phoenix in the next few weeks, and a couple of other things that we cannot quite talk about yet,
Ooh.
but they'll, they'll be coming. Always exciting.
Well, Jackie, thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate your time. Just to remind everybody that you can see The Hunting West is on Netflix right now, and you can follow Jackie on Jax Dallas on Instagram. I'm gonna put her address so everybody go follow her, see what's next, see what her new projects are, and see where she's doing autograph, everything. So, Jackie, thank you so much. I really appreciate this time.
Thank you.